So this is a pretty interesting project that I've been working on since about 2017, I believe. And I unfortunately came out of a call center background. I did that for many years there. I did support for basically robo dialers. Um, you know, I guess it's part of life. I don't do it anymore, obviously, but uh, this is a fantastic script. Lenny was created by, from my understanding, I've heard many different stories, but it was basically a college kid's thesis. It's the story that I like to go with. And he created an audio set that will create a vulnerable elderly gentleman. Um, he is fantastic for keeping folks on the telephone. Um, what I have that I've been running here for about 7 years now, I guess, is just a free PBX setup with a pretty good hard drive in it and about 3,000, 3,200, I'm sorry, phone numbers pointed at it. And you can call these too. I don't care. It doesn't really hurt me, I guess. Um, and as you can see, we can go through. There's just, I mean, we're still in the twos. So I believe we've got a phone number in 38 states pointed at this thing. Mostly your metros and stuff. Um, so I'd like to share now, I guess, just one of a couple of my favorites. Um, I'm just going to play. Maybe I'll just play one of my favorites right now, so you can kind of get the idea of what's going on, and then I can show you some of the back end of how that
MS?
works.
Hello, this is Lenny.
Yes, good day. How are you
This,
today?
sorry, I can barely hear you there.
Yes. Can you hear me?
All right, so you got to see how there can be a lot of fun to be had. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip over to here we go. So this is just the free PBX box installed right off their website for free. Nothing fancy here. I just by my choice, I have this box behind a NAT based firewall. You don't have to do that, but I just prefer it for this type of inbound situation. High volume inbound, no outbound. Uh, so let's see. Um, cd asterisk directory, and then it's you know uh, gosh, features, general features, extensions, extensions custom, crap, that's not it, and extensions override, there we go. So this is exactly what we're running, and kind of walk you through a little bit of it. We do have this. We're not running this right now, but I have another script before this where we actually random it out to three different versions of the audio file. I didn't like it as much because if Lenny's the same all the time, it's better. Um, there's going to be a 2 to 9 second random wait time, and that really sets off the, if you call back, you feel like it's a little more natural. We do record, and I have a system here, so it'll show me the day, the month, the year, and it just basically puts it into a folder system, which is super awesome to just, they're all archived, and then I just like zip them kind of thing. Um, Lenny consists of a folder that's full of audio files. You can just Google Lenny audio, how to install, and it's going to get you pretty dang close here. What we've done, we've added over the years a bunch of different things. Obviously, call recording is one, but the um, you get a lot of robocalls where they want you to press digits, and 189 seems to get you into a lot of different things. Because they want you to press 1 to talk to somebody, they want you to press 8 to talk to you sometimes. A lot of times 2 is to remove you from the list. But this will sometimes trick VC dial because you're sending the tones during the call setup, and you'll hear that in the beginning, boop, where it does that. You'll hear that kind of sound, but you can, especially in a call transfer, if you get up to 30 to 45 seconds into the call with the robot, and then you get transferred, a lot of times this 189 can get you to a lot other places. Sometimes in that transfer, it's fun. It's good fun. But I just wanted to share this with everyone. This is what we've set up from the stock version. Tweaked stuff based on how our network latency is, and then um, the DTMF stuff is pretty dang fun. So let me go back to this, and just to show you, um, this is a lot of phone calls. I mean, it's no joke. All right, so uh, just so 8 phone calls at the same time talking to Lenny today was the record. There's 2 phone calls right now in progress. Uh, you typically get about 500 calls a day, and we've been receiving about 500 calls per day. And you look at this, we're talking about 1.5 minutes here. These are 3 minutes they talk to Lenny. It's ridiculous. It's hilarious. All of it is fun. But yeah, this is just something that I've been running for quite some time, and I've got about 180 terabytes of this archived into just zip files. And what I'm looking at trying is to strip Lenny out, or basically feed this data into a some type of an AI model. Not really sure what to do with it all yet, but I do have about 180 terabytes of this organized by day, month, and year, back to uh, June. I think all June, July, August of 2017. Um, and this is a few different versions of this box. And I'll tell you what, let me just pause right now and I'll flip it up to the actual Proxmox that it's running on. Kind of cool. Yeah, so really nothing that crazy. This is when I transferred it from. This used to live in my basement, and I guess it looks like about 156 days ago I transferred. That's when I moved the um, down to our like data center, their core. But hilarious. Really doesn't use a ton of bandwidth. Doesn't use a ton of power. It's running on a Dell R610 or something like that. But cool. Well, cool for hanging out.